All right. Hello, everyone. This is Generic Fool's Test. Um, really sorry about starting the stream much later than usual. My problem is I keep getting distracted when I'm on my medication. Um, I have. I did play the game somewhat off stream to get back to where I was with the bosses. The the Blumebears are the three server bot piloted machines that are of different colors, and Ferdinand is the robot that looks sort of like a weird octopus that um, Tron Bon is piloting. Um, Anyways, without further ado, I'll get started. Let's see. Ah, press the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Also, I should turn off the alarms. I set multiple alarms because I was worried about forgetting to stream. Oh, wait. Yeah, looks like I'll just be back. I guess okay. Oh, wait, you can hear it. Okay. So, as you can see, well, maybe you can't tell, I fully upgraded my life. Hello, how are you? This random person. I hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm streaming so late compared to how I normally do. Tomorrow I think I'll try to do the Demon Slayer
Hold it right there.
stream.
You can't go in there.
We've already seen this. I'll try to blow up each of the serve bot. Yes. I think it starts with the. Let's see, it has a unique thing. Okay, yeah, okay.
Mission start! He's too strong! Let's split up and get out of here. You'll never get the key from us.
Oh man, this. The darn plane is.
Mission
Oh,
complete!
okay, that was unconventional. I wanted to try blowing each of them up. So it's Tron. That. this is bad. Let's see, wait, special items. There we go.
I'm so... I mean...
Not bad. You're stronger than I thought. I'll give you credit for that. Miss Trout! Are you alright? Get in, quick! Right. It's not over yet. Don't think you've won. Next time, I won't be so easy on you. I'll make sure you pay for this. Let's go! Roger!
So yeah, this battle wasn't that hard. It was just being stupid yesterday. So yeah, I hope you're doing all right. Just gonna recharge energy. Save. Definitely save. So yeah, I guess I'll go here. Yeah,
Indications are that the mysterious group of pirates will continue its offensive for the foreseeable future. Recapping our top story of the day. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, the city center was attacked by a group of unknown pirates who demanded they be given the keys to the caves and tunnels underneath our island. The mayor has refused to give in to their demands and is currently under siege alone in City Hall. Local police are helpless in front of the power of the pirates' weapons. It may be only a matter of time before City Hall is destroyed. Hopes are rapidly fading as... I've just been handed this update, viewers. It appears that the robots and machines being used to lay siege to the city have been destroyed by a single young boy. And now, that same boy has come through the gate and is heading towards City Hall. Wait! There he is! I can see him! He really is alone! Can this lone hero save the mayor?
all right.
Mission start!
God, I wish I had the vacuum. Aiming is hard. Well, I should probably just...
Ladies and gentlemen, can you see this? The City Hall is catching fire! You there! Those robots are being deployed by a flying carrier! You should go after that first if you want to stop them!
Yeah, I don't know how to go after the aircraft.
The fire seems to be spreading. Can our hero save the mayor in time?
Alright, this is not looking good. I do not know how to destroy these.
The city hall is beginning to collapse. Our only hope lies with this mysterious hero. Good luck, stranger.
Alright, well. I have discovered that time passes by while it's going on, so I'm going to skip those events from now on if I can. How do I... That... Oh god, this is so annoying. God damn it, I missed all of it. City Hall is not doing so well. I have a feeling I'm going to lose this. I have a feeling that next time I should just destroy the little flyers first, since they're literally just getting the... Ugh, this is bad. Real bad. Police station is destroyed. First, I should check behind here. I may restart this so that I can just do a better job. Depending on the reaction from it. Alright, now I need to beat Bon, if I remember correctly. Behold, the little brother, Bon. Bon's a baby, by the way. I already forgot the very simple tactic. As you can see, this is the AI is very simple, and there's certain tactics that the creators didn't think of because at the time it was, you know, not one of.
Are you alright?
I don't know if the whole head thing is literally him or if he's just a baby piloting a sphere. The older brother, Teasel.
What the heck happened to Drawn and Bond? They should have been back by now. Oh, those two. No, I told them they were in charge, so I won't worry. I'll let them take care of it themselves. Hey, look at the clock! It's almost time for my favorite show! I almost missed it!
Next story. City Hall was attacked by a mysterious group of assailants this afternoon, but their offensive was beaten back by an equally mysterious young boy, pictured here on screen.
What? Who the heck is that blue boy?
Yeah. Well,
So Bond was defeated, but what about Drawn?
it's because, you
This is a
know,
potential disaster. We could end up losing a lot of money
he
on
wanted to
this
see his his younger siblings succeed. So, you know, he was just like, oh, I get to hear about my, you know, younger sister and brother doing a great job, so I can be proud of them.
Key anyway. It might take some time, and it might take some money, but who cares? I'll use my ultimate digging machine, the Moral Wolf, to dig up the treasure myself. And I won't let any little blue boy get in my way either. Wait a sec. Bond's probably okay, but what about Drawn?
I mean, it could be, or it could just be that.
Mission complete? Mega Man!
Yeah, I didn't do a good job. That's why it sounds so, like.
Mega Man! Mega Man, are you okay?
Yeah, you said several times in front of me.
I'm fine. Come on, let's
I
go find Gramps.
think I'm going to restart
Right.
the level after this because I want to do a better job. I think depending on how well I do, it will affect me.
Mega Man, roll! Sorry to give you a scare like that. Don't you worry, though. I'm as healthy as I ever was.
That's a relief. We were worried about you, Gramps.
With your help, we were able to keep those pirates from getting the key to the ruins. Thank you.
Amelia says she'll give us a digger's license as thanks for helping her. Now we'll be able to look for parts to fix the flutter.
I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do for you.
Class B license.
Excuse me. Your Honor, we got a new problem. Those pirates have started digging up the northern forest.
What? They weren't able to get the key, so they must be going after the treasure directly.
I'm amazed they'd go to that much trouble. Even if they are criminals, you've got to admire their persistence.
Who knows what will happen if they get their hands on the treasure? Inspector, I want you to arrest them immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you know they were so effective before. Alright, well, as I said, I'm going to try to do a better job. I thought when they said the, 1 second. Oh, wait, no, no! I meant to pick restart system. Damn it. Alright, well. That's convenient that I remembered it. Wait, just want to make sure. Okay. One second. I could have just done reset game. Okay, that's better. Okay, by the way, that little monkey sound is clearly like, you know, data. Oop. Wait. Okay, let's see. Continue. Alright, let's see. I was about to say, there's no sound. I did not mean to drop a mine literally right below me. I don't know what the energy means. Alright, well.
Indications are that the mysterious group of pirates will continue its offensive.
We've seen it. Okay.
Mission start!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright. Oh my god! No, shut up, woman. Come on, aim high. It auto locks sometimes. Oh my god, come on. So where is the last one or two? Police station's destroyed. Oh, come on. Aim at the one that's clearly closer. Okay, time for Bon Bon. It's funny, when I was younger, as I mentioned, this was back when circle strafing wasn't really well known. Like, I think I couldn't beat Bon Bon, which is just, you know, kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But yeah, we already seen Teasel in his favorite show.
Mission complete!
As you can hear, like, here she's all
Mega
happy.
Man!
Because, you know, rather than everything being destroyed.
You did it, Mega Man! Come on, let's go look for Gramps.
The police station, unfortunately, is, like, completely destroyed, but, you know.
Mega Man, roll! Sorry to give you a scare like that.
It was rather
Don't
nice that they
you
actually
worry,
put
though.
the details of
I'm
depending
as
on how
healthy as
damaged
I ever was.
That's a relief. We were worried about you, Gramps.
With your help, we were able to keep those pirates from getting the key to the ruins. Thank you.
Amelia says she'll give us a digger's license as thanks for helping her. Now we'll be able to look for parts to fix the flutter.
I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do for you.
Excuse me. Your Honor, we got a new problem. Those pirates have started digging up the northern forest.
What? They weren't able to get the key, so they must be going after the treasure directly.
I'm amazed they'd go to that much trouble. Even if they are criminals, you've got to admire their persistence.
Who knows what will happen if they get their hands on the treasure? Inspector, I want you to arrest them immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. With the Class B digger's license, you can get into the ruins in the Cardin Forest in the south, and the ruins up north in the Closer Woods, where the pirates are now. We'll have to make sure that we get to the ruins before the pirates do. I'm sure they won't leave much by the time they're done. I wonder if the inspector will be alright.
Wait a minute, Mega Man. I'm going with you. Look, Mega Man. I fixed the car the junk shop owner gave us. I may not have been able to get it fixed in time to help you before, but next time, you can count on me. There goes the inspector and his men off to get the pirates. I wonder if he'll be all right.
If they're using weapons like they did before, the inspector might have some trouble. Not to mention
that the pirates are likely to steal everything if they get there first.
Well, I think I better go help them.
Be careful, Mega Man.
It's not exactly stealing.
I'll
if
wait
it's-
for you in the car. If you find some parts that you think might be useful, bring them back to me. I'll get them fixed up and attach them for you.
Right. See you later.
Where's the... Now I just need to get to the... There it is. Talk to Data first. Let's just save. I'm actually not sure if anyone else can actually see Data. Talk to Roll. Now I've got the support car fixed. Let me tell you about what we can do for you here. Okay. First of all, you can change your special weapons here. One special weapon at a time. Let me know when you want to switch, alright. Also, it costs a little money, but we can enhance your special weapons here too. Next, there's item development. I might be able to make something new out of things you find in the ruins, so if you find something interesting, be sure to bring it back here, okay? Last but not least, we can use the support car to move around the island. Here, I made a walkie-talkie you can use to call me anytime. Use it when you want me to pick you up in the support car. But there are a few places I can't get to in the car, so I won't be able to pick you up even if you call me. Okay then. 1 second, just checking to make sure. Just literally my father saying okay to me streaming. Alright. Item development. Take a look, okay. Oh. I thought I had the part for the splash mine. Wait. Normal arm. I think I'm going to get the vacuum thing. Alright. So I think I'm going to save up for that. It's funny, I thought I had the part required to make the vacuum. Let's see, like the broken motor, I thought. Yeah, I thought Roll could literally make that into something. Oh well. Just gonna talk to some. Oh, I don't mean to kick people. I've had it with this island. I'm leaving. So I came to the bank to get my money out, and guess what? It's closed. There's a piece of paper that says, for safety reasons, the banks will be closed until the pirate threat is over. Oh, I should probably mention, since I keep talking about the vacuum. The vacuum arm is an arm that lets you suck up all the money and health that is in the surrounding area, which is important. The only two, well, there are 3 items that I really care about. 1, the vacuum. 2, the shine laser, and then 3, the mega grenade thing, which you need to use to bust through walls.
Hey, here comes somebody else. He doesn't look like a police officer. Hey, it's that blue guy again. We'll show him, just like we showed that officer. We ain't gonna lose this time.
So, due to that card, does that mean the officer's dead? hate it when it goes out of bounds. Let's just check inside here. Oh, it's you. The pirates' weapons are too strong. Can't get close. It's only be a matter of time before they find the treasure. We gotta do something, but what can we do? Why is there a random girl here? I thought I'd be safe here, but there's nowhere to run. They're everywhere. Maybe this is the legendary disaster that's supposed to happen on the island. No, it is not. Nothing like this has ever happened in the history of this island. Police don't have any kind of weapons that can stand to those pirates. This is kind of crazy that Tron literally makes all this stuff on her own, really. Oh, wait. Let's see. That's not fair. It can literally go off the train. How am I supposed to get the money if they keep running off? The pickup range, as you can also see, is very short. I'm just trying to get the Zenny since these tanks are pretty good for getting money. This is garbage pail. Is there anything inside? There's a refractor shard inside. On 200. Check. No one inside this one. The garbage pail. Inside. It's empty. Alright, well I guess I'll just have to destroy those artillery. Are they literally respawning? I mean, I figured if I walked off area they'd respawn, but this is... seems a little soon for it to respawn. Oh wait, no, I went inside a building, that's why they respawned. Limited AI means that I can just literally shoot them outside of their engagement range. That's not a problem with the game, it's just a problem that the AI... If I remember correctly, this is a good time to, you know, get a lot of money by literally blowing up the tanks, because once I leave this area, it's they don't respawn. Or I mean, once I defeat the pirates, they are no longer going to respawn here. Think? No, I guess I don't have to get up there, but where do I go then? Oh, okay. Get back here, you! How dare you attack the city? Okay, didn't need I was doing that because I thought I remembered seeing them get up and walk away. I feel really bad now. Oh my god. Like, I remember distinctly that if you accidentally hit them, they get up, but oh god. Maybe that was in the second game? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt the little guys. Even if they're bad guys. And there's seemingly endless amounts of them. They're not bird bots. Which, you'll see bird bots later on, or eventually trombone. They're owned by a rival crime syndicate. And they can sort of fly. They're also assholes. While serve bots are just sort of cute in the incompetent way. Like, bird bots are just like jerks. They also like bullying server bots too. So this one is probably where I'm supposed to go. I just need to go to the door. Sorry about that. Recharge energy. God, the controller weird.
What gives? I dig, and I'm still nowhere near the bottom. Maybe we will need that key after all.
Master Teasel, we were beaten. That blue boy is heading this way.
He's coming. All right, everyone, quit digging. Our priority now is to get rid of our little blue friend, all right? Be careful and don't be fooled by his size. He's already beaten Bon and Tron. Let's do it.
Roger!
Behold the terror that is. I don't remember the name of his machine. With T-Bon. Technically, T-Bon could also be Tron, but he's Teasel. Yeah. Slow the robot down, then jump on the robot from.
Mission start!
I just realized I forgot to read the.
Your little piece won't even scratch my paint job.
Yep. What's the point of landmines if they don't blow up?
I told you it was no use. Hey! That little... What does he think he's doing?
Ah, he spirit bombed me. Don't want to get fired at by the tanks. Bit Holmes? I mean, I figure it. Okay, it's time for me to use not the shield repair. I forgot to replenish the shield repair. I need to find a place where I can. No, that's not close enough. No.
What do you think you're doing? Hurry up and close the hatch!
Nope. That. I feel so stupid for that. Oh, come on. I think I need to get off it now.
What? It's inconceivable! How could a little punk like that ever defeat me? How much does he think it cost to build that in the first place? I'm gonna get him. If it's the last thing I ever do, I'm gonna get him.
Master Teasel, are you alright? Master Teasel?
Just you wait. Oh, you're mine, Blue Boy. I'll get you.
Time to go home.
Alright, well, I beat it first try. Barely. Where do I go? I'm not sure where to go. Because I think I have to wait until the flutter is fixed before I can actually visit this. Or do I? Is there literally just another entrance here? No, there isn't. Yeah, thanks. No. Do I guess I call roll? I'm sorry, Mega Man. I can't get you in sport car. I mean, it makes sense, but how do I get out of here? I just live here now. Am I missing something? Am I supposed to walk to a certain location? Yeah, well, if I have to pause and literally look up how to get out of here, that'll be sad. Because I know it's probably something obvious. Ah, no, not of mine. I don't want to accidentally kill myself now. This isn't good. Oh. I had forgotten this is where I came in. It just looks different.
Mega Man, can you hear me? The mayor says there's something real important she has to talk with you about. Can you come back here?
Yeah. No, yes.
Roger. I'll head back to City Hall.
Oh, I should have not done that.
If only we'd known there was someone like him here in the first place. We won't fail next time. We'll ambush, concentrate our firepower on him. We won't cut him any slack just because we outnumbered him. That kid's going down.
Just wait till you see, Teasel. I've got a new robot I've been wanting to build that'll do the trick. That'll teach him.
This time, we get rid of Blue Boy for sure. And get that treasure!
Ow!
Also, the serve bots actually eat food.
Mega Man, good going! You showed those pirates who's boss!
How can I thank you? You've done so much for us. I hope this will convince those pirates to give up. I'm afraid to think what might happen if they get their hands on the treasure. The legends say a horrible disaster will occur if it's ever unearthed. Even if that's just a myth, lately we've been detecting increased activity underground. The Reaver bots are apparently activating of their own accord. It has me concerned. Maybe there's some truth to those stories about a horrible disaster. I wonder. Mega Man, would you be willing to explore the caves and dungeons on the island? And see if you can find anything? You will? Oh, thank you so much. Here, you'll need this. Only the best diggers are able to get a Class A license. The best of the best. With that license, you'll be able to get into the sealed-off sites. The ones those pirates have been trying to break into. I give you my permission to dig in the island's subgates. Just let me know if you find anything that can tell us about the treasure or that disaster that's supposed to happen if the treasure's disturbed. And I hate to mention this, but if while you're digging you find anything of value, it would mean a lot to us if you could donate it to help with the restoration of the city. Thank you again. Be careful.
Yeah, depending on how much damage the city takes during the various battles here, will affect. I wonder if those pirates really have really given up. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Depending on how much damage the city takes, will affect how much money it will take. And here's very friendly. All right. Yeah, I read that already. Well, I won't have any problems. So busy since that pirate attack. Some repairs to make. If you want to, feel free to use my tools. Alright, let's see. Strahd told us to go get some money out of the bank. We need it to build new restaurants. I mean, new robots. Why I say restaurants? This is the bank. Luckily, we've been able to reopen for business. The bank needs all that can help. Yeah, right. Alright, well. That's out of service. Please use another machine. Everybody here looks so busy. Hurry up, I haven't got all day. Jeez. The bank's finally reopened. Not able to get any money out of it to go shopping. I thought I could donate money or something. Like I say, digger's license. With that, you'll be able to get into the sealed-off ruins in the southern forest on the island of the lake. Now, the pirates were trying to dig up in the northern forest. Boy, the mayor must really trust you to give you that key to the island's treasure. The pirates would love to get their hands on that. Yeah, I know. It's like I got the B-class license and immediately was given the next level. Okay, so it's gonna be a long time before the city can be fully rebuilt. I hope we have enough money in the budget for it. I guess I could donate the money I have now if I figure out how. Okay, that's the same guy got. I forgot, sorry. I wish there was a way to speed through the. That's not. Ah, no! I pressed. My controller has a home button and it keeps accidentally activating Steam. God damn it. Stop it. That. No. Stop. Oh my god. No, this looks great. So Steam is having a seizure. I thought I turned off those alarms. Sorry. God, everything's going wrong. Oh my. Where's the... Hold on. Okay. So, literally that was the only one I forgot. I turned off every other alarm. Also, before anything else, I should save. Talk to data first. Charge energy. Save. I was thinking that he's doing like the little, oh, the dance he's doing I think is called the monkey. Because I remember in the opening to a show called Johnny Bravo, literally, there's a time in it where it goes like, "Do the monkey with me," and he's literally just doing that dance. So there's a monkey doing the monkey. Oop, not data. Development. Okay. Okay, I'll need to look into. Alright, so... Yeah. Well, it's also not hard to animate, so it makes sense that they have them do a little dance like that. With the monkey. Oops, I didn't mean to. Hello there, Mega Man. What can I do for you? I'd like to make a donation. You will? Oh, thank you so much. I don't know where we should start. Repairs in the police station. We need an additional... You know, I've not been trying to collect that much money, but the money I've been getting is just crazy. It's... I don't know. Hello there, Mega Man. What can I do for you? I'd like to make a donation. You will. Thank you so much. Where we should start. Condominiums. The condominiums. And additional... let's see. Well, thank you so much, Mega Man. So much to the island. Hello there, man. What can I do for you? I'd like to make a donation. You will. Thank you so much. Repairs. You know, mainly because I sucked so bad at the first time I played this, you know, back when this was new. I remember this being a lot harder. Because if I remember correctly, you can just make it so that this whole thing is just, like, completely leveled. which, you know, I think people are a lot less happy. The main reason why everyone is still somewhat upbeat is sort of because so little damage was dealt to the... Oh yeah, I need to actually wait some time for the, oh wait, I need to go to the other dig sites. Let's see. What do you think? Yes, that's what I thought. What were they thinking, digging a big hole like that around the ruins? I wonder if anyone will ever be able to enter there again. Well, I mean, they could try putting the dirt back in. I'm wondering if there's a way for me to get up there. I guess not. Let's see. But yeah, if I actually grinded a bit more, I could have probably gotten a lot more. But if I'm going to do stuff like that, it's better do that off stream. Because people don't want to see me just, you know, grind all the time. I mean, if I was telling an interesting story during that time, maybe. Sure that there's... That's one of the walls that can be destroyed. Let's see. Nope. What? Oh, okay, it was not opening for some reason. There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? You found a refractor shard. You got 115. Alright. Yep, meeting done. I feel silly for falling off. Yeah. I walked right into that. I feel so dumb. So now I don't need to worry about any enemies. No, it's clearing, or, you know, opening the map. Cannon kit. Nah. That's annoying. I guess I have to come back later when I get a higher jump. So I guess I can't really do anything else at this place. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Special item. What? Damn it. We'll check here just to make sure. That just leads to that ruin. I do wish I could run a little faster. I think I can if I get an upgrade, but you know. Like I can't remember if it's in the second game or this game, but there's an upgrade where I can literally like slide across the ground. Or I get like hover boots or something. Just gonna check here to see if there's anything inside. I don't know if there'd be something inside. Nope. Check this one again. Right inside. It's empty. I guess there are people in here before. I'll check now to see how they are. Gone. Can I now summon it? No. Sorry, Mega Man, roll can get there and support for Hurricane. That's annoying. Alright, so since I paid off the cost of fixing it there, currently, we'll actually first just talk to roll. Item development. Okay, let's see. Ta-da! Cannon kit was used to make the powered buster, a special weapon. There was making the weapon. This weapon has a really long range. It's pretty good. But its rate of fire isn't that great, I don't know. Forget that when you get into a fight. Special weapons. Change weapon. Maxed out. That's a pretty low number to be maxed out at. Sword gun. I'm gonna talk to data. Energy charge, save, stuff until. Oh man. So how far have you gone into the like the story mode of Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer game? Just a random person. So you're making pretty good progress from the sound of it. That's good to hear. I've not really made much progress. We almost got hit by a car. But wait. I don't want to go this way. By the way, I forgot if I've asked you this, but who is your favorite character? I know your favorite demon is... I forgot his name, but I know who he is. But who's your favorite, like, non-demon? I am so stupid for not, you know, for spending it all on that regular item. Alright. Yeah. The probe's pretty cool. I just realized that I'm so stupid because I just realized that I, like, other than Tanjiro and, you know, it's like, I don't really, and Inosuke, I can't really remember them. Like, I recognize all the characters, but I don't remember the names. I feel so stupid, oh my god. No, there's a kid. Probably come out here, look at the subgate, but I can't get anywhere near. There's pirates running around. There's some kid running around. Be good if you can get your ship fixed up soon. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like sort of like Inosuke, but at the same time, I haven't watched too much of the series, so. I mean, I know how the story ends because I've had that sort of spoiled / ruined for me. Ah. Oops. Ah. Oop. Oh, there he is. Shinobu. Well, sometimes you don't like certain characters because they remind you of other things, or, you know, they make you think of stuff that you don't like. Like, there are certain characters that really piss me off too, though. That's usually because they remind me of someone I know, or, you know, just stuff like that. But yeah, there is. I'm trying to think of several conversations. I mean, there are several conversations I'm considering bringing up, but at the same time, one, I'm wondering if you'd actually be interested in them, and two, I wonder how well I'd be able to talk about it while going back and forth between all of this stuff. I think those are indestructible. Those little things going back and forth, at least. But like, I guess as much as I literally walked right into that. Yep. Well, yeah, sorry about that. Basically, are you a fan of Japanese food? Is one of the things I was considering asking. Because I know you haven't had Korean food. So, or at least the last time I asked you had. For all I know, you could have gone to a place like Korean food. Oh. Well, Japanese food is often portrayed in a lot of stuff as like just being sushi or well, I mean, depending. Sorry, my hand's bothering me. Ow. So it's often depicted as being like sushi or ramen, but there's a lot more than just that. I mean, the Japanese really enjoy that stuff, but. Okay, that's good. I was worried that this thing was indestructible. But, there's things like takoyaki, which is like, the octopus balls. To clarify, by octopus balls, I don't mean, like that. It's literally balls of dough filled with chunks of octopus. It's really nice. And... oh, they're a bit hot. They're often served after when they're made. They have these thinly shaved slices of God, I forgot the name, but it's a fish product, which is basically it's basically meant to sorry. Basically, it's doesn't have a ton of taste on its own. It's a fishy little thing. The bonito flakes. Yes, bonito flakes are what they call it. And basically, when the bonito flakes react to the heat, and they just sort of like wave. Plus, it has a nice sauce attached to it. Then, of course, there's other stuff which, like omu rice, which is basically just omelet rice. Or, well, it's a omelet stuffed with fried rice. Oh, not these things. And basically, usually the fried rice that's oh boy. Usually the fried rice which is inside the omelet is made with a tomato-based sauce. And then it sort of has the omelet draped over it. But basically, a lot of Japanese food is heavy on carbs. A lot of times people talk about how healthy Japanese food is, but it's often high in salt and heavy in carbs, which the Japanese, you know, live in a very hot area, and they often did a lot of manual labor, so, you know, their traditional cuisine, if they eat that stuff, it basically makes it so that you have the energy to do a lot of heavy work. By the way, these weird robots that are stuck to the ground are where we're controlling those walker things. If I destroy these first, those walkers will literally just stand around and not do anything. Which of course then brings up the question, why don't I just destroy these first? Because, you know, it's a lot easier to do that, but the problem is that when you destroy these first, the walkers don't give nearly as much, like, money after defeating them. I guess I'll ask this. Do you have any interest in trying sushi? Or have you had it? Because, I mean, you said earlier you haven't had Japanese food. So I don't know. You might just not have considered sushi as Japanese food. Also, another important thing is, sushi is not necessarily raw fish. Well, you know, I'm somebody who always likes trying new things, but at the same time I can sort of understand. Is there anything inside? I found old shield. Basically, you know, it's understandable. I mean, sometimes it's like if you like meat, trying Korean barbecue is something I recommend trying. Although, if you do go, it's always better to go with somebody who you know knows what they're doing. Since, you know, Korean barbecue, you cook the food in front of... Okay, 1 second. 1 second if I can find it. Let's see. Just going to pull this up. Right. Wait.
Your child.
Yeah. Okay. Dismiss. Let's see. I'm just going to show you, like, I guess one of these. Let's see.
You ready?
Well, okay, that's... This person's being extra in the way you eat it.
Hi,
What
I'm
you're
Irina.
supposed
We're
to
here
do
to eat Korean
is put,
barbecue.
like, some meat into
So
the
here we got the menu.
leaf.
Usually a lot of Korean barbecue places, like this one, they have sets.
Right here.
So I like to eat a combination of pork, it's called samgyeopsal, and beef short rib, which they have a special here that's a marinated sogalbi. Galbi is beef short rib. In terms of ordering off the menu, if you're here for Korean barbecue, you really want to focus on the meat and not order too much other stuff. Also, with your meal, they'll bring out a lot of different banchan, which is vegetable and pickled side dishes. So there'll be plenty of food. These are mung bean sprouts. These are pickles. This is gakdugi, which is a Korean pickled radish. You can eat as much as you want and then ask for more. Yum. Korean barbecue is a good place for you to come with your friends or your family and have a good time. So drinking is in this case soju, which is a Korean rice alcohol. It's kind of like a vodka, but very, very low in alcohol percentage, similar to wine. Cheers, or in Korean, kombe. Cheers, kombe.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily.
So when you come to
liquor
Korean
doesn't necessarily
barbecue,
taste
you're
like it's
obviously
low
going to be hit by the smell of meat and smoke. So I like to wear a ratty t-shirt, and then at this point I'm going to put my hair out. This is beef short rib. It's marinated in soy sauce and other secret ingredients. My favorite thing about Korean barbecue is that it cooks so quickly, so the meat is super juicy. Take one of these red leaf lettuce. You can use the whole leaf. I like to cut it in half. You want to take one of the meats, take a little scoop of this
Well, the
soybean
places I
sauce,
go
which
to
has a
don't
lot of
offer that.
awesome umami flavor, and maybe a little dip of this anchovy sauce too. Whatever sauces they give you, you can try all of them.
If you don't like vegetables, you can literally just eat the meat with rice. Though I do recommend eating it with like rice or some of the sauces there, depending on where you're going. And the pickled vegetables there are pretty nice, though some stuff can be a little weird.
And then you want to wrap it like a meat taco, and then stuff it in your mouth. Yeah, the grill is hottest in the middle, so I'm going to want to move them over to the side or move them on
Short
top
rib
of
is one of the
the
really
vegetables
good cuts,
so
right?
they don't cook as much. Each serving of meat is technically for one person. When you come with the group, you want to order about a portion to 3 portions less. So say if you come with 6 people, you can...
Okay, well I was hoping for this video to show more of the other stuff, but you know, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Right. Is this... I'm wondering if this is at the... Okay, it's not the one I was thinking. Because there's a Korean barbecue place not far from, I guess, in Rockville, which has a all-you-can-eat option. But Korean barbecue is Korean food you need to be careful with, because there are some items which are absolutely going to scare people who are not very adventurous. And then there are other items which are going to just be, you know, something I could confidently tell anyone that they could probably eat. Like, you know, if you enjoy meat, eating, like, meat that's on a grill, that's not very... That doesn't sound like I'm trying to do anything crazy. It's not like I'm telling you to eat. Well, I don't know actually how adventurous you are, what you like. Because some people, you know, just. I mean, I'm not going to judge you unless you're one of the. Well, I'm not going to say that, but I have friends who refuse to eat anything other than peanut butter sandwiches. And I've also had another friend who, do I dare tell this story? I have a very, very picky friend. As far as I could tell, all he really ate was like some chicken and, also some, like some mozzarella sticks, which I'm going to assume you know what they are, but I'll just say it anyways. They're basically... Wait, actually, let's see what that is. Cluster parts. Equip. I guess. Okay, that's literally superior, so I'll just do that. Oh. Damn. But anyways, there. Okay. We went to a place where they gave all-you-can-eat food, and one of the things, or it did several courses, and each course was all you could eat until you all agreed to end the course. When you did, they would stop. They would stop bringing that, and they would bring the next item. Let's just check. All right. So, oh my God. Try to clean my eye. I literally flicked myself in the eye. And he was like, "Okay, I want to get some the fried mozzarella." I was like, "Okay, sure." And when it came, he looked at it and just didn't eat any of it. And then he was like, "Oh, I guess I'm going to the bathroom." And then he left and literally bought a pizza because he refused to try the mozzarella sticks or the fried mozzarella because it was literally in a different shape than what he was used to. Which I think that's ridiculous. I hope I didn't offend you earlier when I said or something. Or maybe you're just not there, or okay. Yeah, because it's like literally it's just fried cheese, breaded fried cheese with tomato sauce or marinara of some kind, and just like, oh no, it's in a different shape. Rather than being rectangular, they were square. And just like he left the restaurant. He didn't tell us he was leaving. We just assumed he went to the bathroom, and then when we finished the meal, he came back. And we were all just like, what the hell, man? But yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine. Sometimes chat's just delayed. I was just worried that I might have said something to offend you by going like, well, I think you should be more open. And it's just like, and going like, don't tell me what to do, you that massive asshole. It's just like, I didn't mean to offend. Because at the same time, I also understand that for a very long time, I was a very picky eater. But, you know, tastes change and, well, all that. I have met so many people who are like, oh, I am so hard to offend, and then it's just something small, and they're like, oh, how could you? So, you know, it's just like, even then, I just, you know, try to be. I guess I'll say this. I normally tell people, like, right when I meet them that I have Asperger's. So I tell them, if I offend you or annoy you in any way, please, just tell me. Wait a second. Oh, really? This is a different part of the. This leads into a different ruin. That's kind of interesting. Was not expecting that. Okay. The question is now, do I just... Oh well. It's not worth destroying that one. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh my god. That guy was also the guy I was complaining about earlier was also my roommate. And, oh boy. He was kind of a nice guy, just really, really awkward. And, well, yeah, sorry. He only really ate, as I said, a few things. He ate rotisserie chicken. He got, as I said, he ate the fried mozzarella. There's a few other small things he ate. But, wow, this there is done. I did not mean to fire that. And then, he's the guy who also, I think I mentioned before, where he let his computer run with 100 processes at once and it literally melted the internal components. But there's another story where he decided to put a bunch of plastic mushrooms on the other side of the passage when a tank rolled out of nowhere. I'm getting out of here. Alright. But basically, oh no, this thing happened when he was not my roommate. Or after I stopped being his roommate for a bit. But he put a bunch of plastic.
You've got to buy Miss Tron the time she needs to finish the robot. Okay, everybody, on your toes. Let's show Miss Tron what we can do.
Actually, I should leave because I need to replenish everything. Alright, but, oh wait. First I need to go... I am development, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Does anyone make anything out what you have? Something new, bring it back, okay. Let's see, sport car. Downtown. So, either way, I keep getting sidetracked. He put a bunch of plastic utensils inside of the dishwasher. They melted and a poisonous gas came out, basically. Because a bunch of the utensils melted. And, yeah. I don't mean like a cloud, but, you know, just, extreme health hazard. Oh, also, he ate steak almost all the time. I had forgotten about that. He primarily ate steak. Hey, it's you again. I guess I can talk with you if you want. See, that girl was a pirate just like we thought. If the police hadn't stopped us from going after her, we would have caught her. With Paprika's help, of course. You didn't do too bad yourself, stranger. I'll tell you what, if you agree to become my sidekick, I'll let you in on our new secret plan. What do you say? Hi there. Oh wait, I need to check how much I actually have. Alright. Parts. Item. flak jacket so I can reduce damage, obviously. Oh, wait. I'm out of vent. And now I can't afford to refill the canteen, which is what I really came here for. But yeah. Yeah, it was just sort of shocking. I didn't think about it at the time, but yeah, he ate like a steak almost every single day. Which, you know, that's kind of crazy. I'm here, but I didn't find them. Like, I mean, and I don't know if, you know, steak is cheap where you live, but around where I am, it's, well, it's not ultra expensive. It's not eat every single day level of, you know, being able to afford. Let's talk to data, charge energy, save. Oh, and also he snored very, very loudly. But I mean, other than that, he was an okay guy. He's just awkward. And his parents were nice. It's just that he came from stupid levels of money. I was in a program where almost everyone else was rich, and I was basically the poor kid. Correction, me and my one of my friends, we were basically the poor kids. Like, my roommate's family came from old money, but due to their money being, due to their family being,
Mega Man, we're almost there.
basically due to their family being a bit problematic, they cut ties. So the family became new money. So they technically have both the money of an old money family and of a family that just recently came into money. So, as I mentioned, just stupid amounts of money. And also, they lived in an honest-to-God mansion. Ah!
Sorry, Mega Man.
Roll! Jesus! Run over by my childhood friend. Or do I make the typical, you know, misogynistic comment like, women? Well, having said that, most of the time in my life where I've almost been hit by a car has been by, well, nearly one. I don't think that, well, okay, I'm saying that. Like, I've also been, I've been T-boned or in other things, but, sorry, I'm gonna drop that conversation topic. Because I'm worried I don't mean anything by it, and I'm worried that if I say too much about that subject, it will sound like, well, you know, he's making an awful big deal about it. Maybe, like, you know, maybe he does actually do something by it. But, yeah. Yep.
Oh, Mega Man, I'm so sorry.
Okay, that time I actually walked into the car. I'm not going to blame her.
I'm gonna ram it, Mega Man. Stand back.
All right. But yeah. By the way, what type of food do you like? I mean, I assume that it's not bad to ask. And I guess by that I mean, do you like eating sandwiches? Do you like pasta? Do you like eating fried foods? Are you someone who likes fish? Because, I mean, I can understand if you aren't a huge fish fan, then saying, hey, do you like eat... If you aren't comfortable eating regular fish, I mean, trying raw fish is already something that might be a bit hard.
Can you hear me, Mega Man?
So...
I'm picking up high energy readings from close by.
Yeah.
It looks like it's
Have you had
refractor.
ceviche?
And a big one, too.
I guess you probably haven't had it, but...
Is the refractor shielded? Most high-level refractors are protected in some kind of shield. You'll have to look for the control console and deactivate the shield. Nothing? It looks like the starter's missing. It's probably hidden somewhere nearby. You'll have to find it.
Oh, ceviche
Remember,
is
there might be more than one
a
starter key, too.
Spanish, I guess, it's raw, it's raw fish, but it's also sort of not really. It is raw, but it's put together with a sauce so that it's like it's a citrus sauce. So it's technically cooked by the citrus and spices used in the leche de tigre, which is the tiger milk, I guess. It's usually chunks of raw fish with like, sort of wondering. I don't recognize these Reaver bots, so I'm sort of... Ah. No. No, I'm sorry. It's like usually like fish with like some tomato and onions with, like, as I mentioned, a citrus based sauce. I don't know if I don't know. Okay, that's one down. Oh boy, this is not going well for me. All this using of my pointer finger is really hurting. It's pretty good, but it also sort of, as I said, is another dish that might be a bit weird. Do you like chowder? Oh my. Or do you know what chowder is? Because chowder is like a seafood stew, which is usually made with cream. It's usually made with cream, and there's various types of chowder. There is like, do you like clams? Clam chowder is, well, there's New England, and then there's New York or Manhattan clam chowder. Sorry. Try.
Did you find anything?
It's a little harder to try dodging and talking at the same
That
time.
must be the starter key. Keep looking. There's probably a
But,
few more lying around somewhere.
Basically, it's. I'm sorry, I'm saying it's. It is pieces of clam, sometimes potatoes as well, and actually I'll just look up a picture of it if I can, because that's the fastest thing I can do. Alright, 1 second. Blue. Alright, so this might not. Oop, wrong thing. Sorry. Too many darn windows. It's sort of hard to. Appearance wise, this may not look appealing, because after all, it's basically like an ultra thick soup. Let's do. Like, I mean, you can see it's just a white stew. Where, depending on. There's many ways you can have it. Like, the red stuff in this one is bacon, because some of them, they'll add bacon to it. It's. I mean, they also sell it by the can, too, but that's not as good. But there are other kinds of chowder where they use regular fish. Now, Manhattan clam chowder looks different. 1 second. Alright. So, let's see. As you can see, this one is red because it has a tomato base rather than a cream base. Which is funny because I thought chowder was mostly cream based, but I guess no, it's not. It's basically chowder, just a seafood soup. But yeah, there is. From what I hear, people generally tend to prefer New England over, like, Manhattan. Mainly because it's just, I guess, a classic. But I guess, are you a fan of, like, shellfish? Like, or, like, clams, mussels, scallops, and stuff like that? Because, well, oh, okay, well, sometimes it can be good. One second, just gonna line this up. Yeah, took him down. Like, there's a Belgian dish which is mussels with French fries. It's really good. Clams for me are a hit or miss thing. Sometimes clams are not great. Oysters, I like oysters now, but it's something that I had to sort of work up to. But mussels are something I really enjoy. I only really know the Belgian thing because there's a Belgian restaurant that had been, like, where or in the area from when my parents originally lived in. Well, you know, I probably shouldn't talk too much about that because you know there's plenty of people who have lived around Rockville. But if I start talking about like my parents were here and then I tell you everything there, then it's just like, okay, oh god, these things. So, are you a fan of like whitefish or like? Oh, by the way, do you like when I said shellfish? Do you also like crabs or lobster or stuff like that, or are you not a fan of any kind of shellfish? Hang inside. We found old doll. Switch. Alright, let's see. Grenade kit. Oh, I think that's to get the grenade.
Remember the first time you went on a dig, Mega Man? I wasn't used to being a spotter, and you ended up getting lost underground for 3 days. Remember? We were lucky that Gramps came to help us. I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't been there.
Bro, I am worried now. Now, remember the last time? It was like, you were stuck for 3 days. Ah. Let's see. Sorry about that. Just trying to see. Oh no. Oh, it looked like the whole floor was, you know, one of those things. The spring set. I think that's to help me jump higher.
Doesn't look like there are any big Reaver bots here. Still.
There's a hole in the wall. Anything inside? We found old bone. But yeah. Crab, I like crab, but the problem with crab is that it's like the shell. The fact that it will, well, looks like it's rusted shut. Oh yeah. So one of the things I do enjoy is they have something called soft shell crab, which is basically after a crab molts its shell, it is like it's whoa no.
There's something there. It looks like some kind of compactor or something.
Wait, where'd it go?
Did you find another starter?
No.
That's 2. Only 1 more to go. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Yeah, sorry. But anyway, soft shell crab is basically the best part of the crab without having to worry about the shell. And it's just normally fried, so it's just really tasty. Got some Zerna. Was that any for your thoughts? Oh, so I literally have to do this all over again now? That's kind of annoying. Oop. Is there a particular type of fish that you like, or that you know you enjoy? Because I mean, if you don't like if you don't like mussels, clams, and oysters and stuff like that, then but you say you like fish, I'm assuming that there are types that you do enjoy. I just realized I haven't actually looked around this room, so I just hope that I'm not missing anything. Oh God. There's no reason. You don't need to give an unhappy face. Cod tastes good. There's a reason why it's popular. I'm not gonna go like, oh, you like that type of fish? Oh, filthy peasant. If you like it, you like it. It's not like you're going like, oh, I like to eat this rare endangered fish. How close it is to extinction makes it taste excellent. Or something like that, it's fine. Do you like it fried? Do you like it baked?
It's another energy barrier. I'm getting the same kind of readings as before.
Huh.
Do you see a switch anywhere nearby?
Ah, fried is good. Like, have you, well, I guess, have you tried it in like a taco? Wait, where, how? Okay, so I've gotten past.
That's it. Now you should be able to access the console.
Some people, at least here, like frying cod, putting it in a tortilla, and then putting some salsa or other stuff. Though at the same time, you may just be like, no, I want to have it just fried, with a sauce maybe or something like that, or just on its own, fried. One second. Once again, it's time for me to bring up food. I'm a fat man. Oh, well. My spirit animal is a fat man. Let's see, fish. Tacos, let's go. So yeah. Like, I guess, you see, like, they'll put stuff like avocado, well, actually, let me just look. This is an example, but, like, you know, they have some tomatoes, avocado, looks like they have coleslaw there, but that's not traditional Mexican style, I don't think. As well as crema fresca, or like creme fraiche. if you ever have fish tacos made fresh, they're really good. But, you know, by fresh I mean someplace that actually makes the tortillas by hand and freshly made them and whatever. But even then, they're pretty good. Though at the same time, you know, this type of thing only appeals to you if you, one, like tomatoes, two, like avocado. I know so many dishes that I do not like because it has an ingredient that I, you know, don't like in it. And everyone has things that they don't like. I'm sort of weird by some people's standards because I like broccoli. But at the same time, the way I've eaten broccoli is not apparently the traditional way. When I've had broccoli the way people traditionally eat it, it's basically like, okay, we're going to steam this without adding any seasonings at all. So it's going to be the blandest thing ever. How do I get out? Okay, that's... sorry. Okay, it's on the opposite side. It's over there. That's the exact thing. Do you like avocado? I'm not always a huge fan of it, but you know. Let's see, that's all the keys. No. No, it's like, so I recommend you try like fish tacos. They're not ultra hard, so that's good. Now I'm sorry to be quiet for a little while because I don't want to get jumped by the by a boss. I can't remember if there's a Reaver boss or if Tron is literally going to jump me. By the way, I'm sort of wondering where the heck Mega Man is keeping that gigantic crystal that's larger than one of his legs. Alright. Let's see, return to the surface? Yes. Guacamole is, well, I'm also not always a big fan of guacamole either. Which, you know, that's another ultra popular food that I'm not a humongous fan of. More just talking about that stuff because, you know, to show that I'm also, in spite of me going like, you should try a bunch of things, it's like, I'm still picky too, actually. So, I guess I'll ask you this. Have you ever tried eel? Let's think of something we can do with it. Let's see. Ta-da! Grenade was used to make the grenade arm special. This is not arm element, it shoots grenade bombs. Okay. So, now, eel is one of my favorite fish to eat. However, it heavily depends upon preparation. Depending on how you prepare the eel, it is going to be either one of the grossest things you have had, or it's going to be amazing. The Japanese preparation of eel is really good. How good is it? Up until people found out about the Japanese style of cooking eel, eels were considered a trash fish. And after discovering, you know, the Japanese way of cooking it, eel is no longer considered a trash fish, and it's how good is it? They're exporting eels to like Japan, and a lot of people enjoy eating it. Eel is, I guess to say it, it's a fat. It has a lot of fat that if you don't cook it properly, it has a sort of off-putting taste. But if you compensate for that, you get this. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you the right way and the wrong way for eel. So it's sort of famous / infamous about how British food is famous / infamous. Now, there's the British method of cooking eels, which was jellied eels. Which I'm sure you're like, what type of eels? Surely he couldn't have said jellied. Nope, 100% jellied, as in gelatin. And as you can see on the picture here, it probably looks worse than you thought it would. This is literally chunks of eel chopped into bits and then thrown into gelatin. And that's it. Now, when I say, yeah, me too, especially since it could have had a much better prep. I wanted to try this. It's a notoriously bad dish, though. But when I was in England or London, I wanted to try it since, you know, I could at least say, hey, I tried the infamous gross dish. But my father's like, no, I'm not eating jellied eels. Are you crazy? But anyways, in the very, very unlikely event that you do eat jellied eel, which, as I say, if you get to this point in time where you're willing to try jellied eels, congratulations in terms of that. And also, feel sorry for you for trying it. Remember that there are bones in the jellied eel. Because, as I said, they literally just chop the eel. They don't remove the bone, they just put it in there. Hey, it's, you know, it was a dish that was made to feed the poor. It's, you know, there's a lot of things that at the time, like, people would, you know, just look at it now and go, oh, that's gross, how could you possibly eat that? It's like, because people were poor. And because there were a lot of eels. And apparently, at the places which have been doing it for a really long time, it's not as bad. Though, of course, you know, you have it, like, with a bunch of other stuff. However, now that I've showed you what I consider to be the bad version of, like, you know, the eel preparation. So let's see, unagi. I mean, since you're not necessarily, you haven't tried this, I don't know how this looks, but also don't feel bad. There is this sort of saying about, like, you know, the British conquered the world to get spices, and then they refused to use any of it themselves. But, you know, that's bullshit, because the British aristocracy kept all the spices. It's not your choice. It's basically just like, oh, we're going to keep this for the queen and the nobles and all that other stuff. But yeah. This is like the Japanese grilled eel. They grill it in a special marinade. And it's basted in this like very nice, very flavorful sauce. It's really, really good. It's kind of meaty, and I think that the only, as long, like, the taste of like this type of eel when it's prepared this way, I don't really imagine anyone not liking it. I mean, except for people who, you know, let go, ew, I'm eating an eel. Which, you know, to be true, there are dishes that are just, you know, hard to imagine. Japanese people think Americans are weird and what we eat are weird, but they will literally eat something called shirako, which is male fish eggs. And then there's literally just all this other stuff. And also, British food is pretty good. I mean, there's some crazy stuff like, so, have you had a toast sandwich? Or would that technically be a toasty? Oh, you have? A lot of the British people who I bring that up to are just like, you know... Oh wait, just to clarify. I don't mean a sandwich made with toasted bread. I mean 2 pieces of untoasted bread with a piece of toasted bread between the slices of untoasted bread. That's actually... Let's see. Oh, yes, this. I mean, some people go like, oh, the British have no idea for cooking. It's like, this is literally Depression era cooking. Or during World War II, where, you know, you guys had no goddamn food. Of course you're going to do stuff like this. You need something to keep it up. And on top of that, there's just certain foods which, you know, are literally comfort foods. You grew up on them. Like, as much as I often talk about, you know, eating, like, oh, high grade food and ultra fancy stuff, most oftentimes I just basically eat McDonald's. Because I grew up on McDonald's. And McDonald's is cheap. I have had some very expensive and very nice meals. But that is more like, you know, months of saving up and pinching pennies. But yeah. Like, also, I guess since I can bring this up and, you know, I'm going to, as a British person, you can tell, or someone from the United Kingdom at least, you can tell me if my sort of indignation at this is, like, correct or if I'm being unreasonable. When I went to the UK, I wanted to try a full English breakfast. But my father was like, the hotel we go to provides a breakfast. And it provided, like, you know, a regular UK piece slice of bacon, a singular egg, or I couldn't actually, might be 1 or 2 eggs, and then beans with a slice of toast. And my dad's like, you see, that's a full English breakfast. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's missing, like, most of the stuff. It just has, like, some of the ingredients. And then my dad's like, oh, the poor baby. It's just like, yeah. You know, it's just sort of one thing to be like, yeah, well, you know, the main story of my life, my parents make fun of me for every little thing, but as soon as it's something relating to them, if I try to make fun of them, they get angry. It's not funny, Adam. Or, you know. Like jump rings. But, you know, it's just like... Also, since I was talking about other things, I might as well talk about that. The Sunday roast is, of course, you know, a good thing. And then, of course, like... I mean, we're going to talk about other things. Like, the Sunday roast is really good. I forgot where I went in London to get that. But, yeah. Let's see this. Oh, well. Yeah, just... My logic is, if there is, you know, a cuisine that is good, like, originates in an area you're visiting, you should try it. Now, it's one thing if that thing is, you know, something that's like, you have to go hours through, like, you know, a bunch of turns and then have a ton of difficulty getting to it. I can understand that it's hard. But getting a full English breakfast in the UK is not that hard. But at the same time, when I told my dad, like, oh, Adam, we can just get a full English back home. And I'm like, doesn't that defeat the purpose if I just eat it in America? That's just like, why travel? If you're going to use that logic. Oh, we can just experience that at home. You want to go to a forest in Europe? We have forests in America. Why leave? I mean, of course, what I just said is sort of the extreme. But, you know, just... Yeah. Yeah, also, I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth and forget what subject I'm bringing up. Yeah, all the food in the United Kingdom I really enjoyed. Like, the Borough Market was really nice, though. Also, I guess one thing that's also pretty good. Kebabs in the... or rather, how you serve kebabs in the United Kingdom is better than most places, I'd say, in America, or at least where I am. But that's also because there's more interest. Alright, so I'll just talk data. No, fully charged. Sorry. I keep trying to... I'm bad at multitasking. Can you tell? Oh my god. I mean... No, I'm sorry. I'm also going back and forth and going like, oh man, I'm tired. There are... You know, people will call out British cuisine and go like, oh my god, it's so boring. You guys like, you know, bangers and mash and all that other stuff and like beans on toast, and it's just like, Americans basically eat the same damn thing, or our equivalent of it. I mean, we have more options, but, you know, that's about it. Like, as much as they talk about, like, how we have all these foreign foods and other things, most people here would probably just rather eat a hot dog, a hamburger, or, you know, French fries. or, you know, something simple, or just one of the many sandwiches that, you know, are local. Like, of course, there's the Cubano, which is pretty popular. Do you know about the Cubano? Wait, what am I doing? I can literally just... Ah. Well. I guess I'll cover that. I put tote sandwich. What the heck? Oh, tote. Oh, sorry. I also remembered another weird little detail. Like, did you know you can't really get current, any kind of current in America? I mean, there are some areas where you can get some currents, but you can't... And by current, I mean like a black current. Beans on toast isn't bad, and plenty of us eat beans. Though the funny thing is that, so many of the traditional British foods are, you know, from America. Like, your beans literally came from the United States. Or South America, Central or South America. From the Americas, I'll say that way. But yeah. This is the Cubano. It is... Well, yeah, it's also true, but at the same time, tomatoes were a very recent thing in Italian cooking. Which, you know, is hilarious if you think about it, because most Americans can't name a single, like, Italian dish that doesn't have tomato in it. Because, and it's funny, because even when tomatoes were introduced to Italy, they didn't eat it. Because they were like, ugh, it's probably poisonous. And it's just like, technically, tomatoes are related to wolfsbane, which is a type of poisonous plant. And also, technically, European nobility was getting poisoned by tomatoes when they did eat it. But that's because back then they ate things on pewter plates. Pewter is safe to consume things on, but the problem is if you're eating something acidic on pewter, then it will start to leach out poisons which are inside of the pewter itself. And that's how the nobility was poisoning itself, by eating tomatoes. Of course, now it's at the point where, you know, people don't really eat off those, or at least they know not to eat tomatoes off of pewter plates. Why am I talking about this? I was going to bring up a sandwich, I'm sorry. But basically, it is a sandwich which I believe in Spanish it's called the mixto. It's like a bunch of different types of pork and ham with some mustard, pickles, and put between this ultra soft bread called pan de cubano, or basically Cuban bread. Butter is it is buttered on both sides, on the top and bottom of the sandwich, and then put into a press and heated. That's how you see it's like toasted on top and bottom. And the pork that you see there is roast pork. Also, yeah, sorry about that. I'm going a bit... Well, let's see. Special items. Oh, it is full. see you soon. I'm just gonna drive. But yeah, whether the Cubano is something that existed in Cuba, or whether it was created by Cuban immigrants in America, is unclear. It is, as I said, I believe it was called a mixto, but it does not exist in Cuba. If it did exist in Cuba before, it does not exist at all currently, because, well, Cubans can't really afford to make a sandwich like that. Which, you know, that's... Alright, what's going here? I forgot to ask, do you like pork? Because, you know, if you don't like pork, then the Cubano is not exactly a good sandwich to... Still want to get inside. Oh yeah, this is the part where place where I'm literally attacked by dogs. I have to literally kick dogs, or else they'll... And even then, they do this. So yeah, actually, I forgot what's inside the Cuban. I guess I'll look it up and just ingredients. What's inside a traditional Cuban sandwich? I like how I say, look what's inside, and then literally it's just giving me recipes when I'm just like, just tell me. All right, so I'll just go to Wikipedia. It's made of ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard. Sometimes they add salami. But yeah. And as I mentioned, it's like pressed between those, and it's just really between the like two things. It's a pretty simple sandwich, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to mess it up. Then of course I will continue playing, and then I guess talk about other stuff later. I mean, though, at the same time... Okay, what I mean is the ingredients are simple. Like, in most places, you can get pork, and you can get ham, and you can get Swiss cheese, and pickles. That's not exactly hard to get a hold of. Making the roast pork or seasoning it like that, that's more difficult. But it's not like, you know, I'm saying, oh, you have to get tons of lobster, or you have to get, like, frog, or some other... I don't like kicking the dogs. And I sort of have to, because otherwise they will literally just keep hitting me. No. Yeah. I don't know what's around here. Actually, let's see. Special items. Do I need to... Oh wait, did I not... I did not equip the item that reduces damage. You mean the kicking the dog part, or the fact that I have to equip my items that I bought? That... Yeah. Ah, God. Oh, God. Yep. back at this time, dogs were not as favorably. Oh God. But, you know, it's also the controls which make the. Monogamy. What do you mean by? You mean mini game or? Okay. Right. Oh. Oh. It's fun. Monogamy. The kids. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Mini games. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Monogamy is basically just, you know, if you're straight and you get married, and you're loyal to your. Basically, monogamy is just having one partner. And I also don't like how the dog gets altered depressed after, you see, after I kick them, they do that and then they just lie down. I feel really bad. Yeah, sorry about that. Ugh. I won't be able to get inside. Oh God, no. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah, sorry about that. I came to look at the main gate. Wait, are you a digger? Might be able to get a pretty big haul out of a ruin as big as that main gate. But there's a problem. There's no entrance to it. No, I'm sorry. No. There's a kitty, and the kitty ran away. I can't get to the cat. I'm just seeing the main gate. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's been here as long as anyone can remember. Alright, sorry. Yeah. But anyways, like, certain things are, you know, not as hard to make. Like, as I mentioned, the meow with a question. Take it home. Meow meow. I'm abducting random animals. Meow meow. Meow meow. I will take all of the cats. All of them. I will become a weird cat man. Or rather, the male equivalent of a weird cat lady. Yeah. The alternate fire is regular blockbuster, special. So I forgot what I was talking about or asking for when you said yes. I don't know. Running away from the dogs because they make me feel bad. What is the purpose of being here? Oh, okay, I guess this is one other. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. Ah, damn it, dogs. Ah, sorry, yeah. The male version of an old of a creepy cat lady. Oh, this is the same. Okay, that's not where I meant to go. Yeah, sorry. Like, I guess another example I would make of, you know, there being like dishes that are harder to make is to make a lot of traditional Thai curries. If I remember correctly, you need a thing called galam gal, which is basically related to ginger. People living here. There's a refractor inside naturally. Amazing, isn't it? If it weren't for those refractors, we couldn't even make electricity. So, basically, galam gal looks like ginger, except you can't really eat it raw. Not that most people eat ginger raw. The difference is it's basically like wood if you tried to eat it on its own. But what you do is you break it up, cut it up into small pieces, and then you basically put it in the mortar and pestle and then crush it to extract the things, and then you use that as one of the primary flavors to make like Thai curry. Okay, so come the wrong way. It's down the south of the old city. Yas planes. Why is it called Yas? Yeah, sorry about that. I felt like being extra for a second there. I'm also trying to think about any American dishes that would... Yeah, sorry about that. I got a little bit too excited to say Yas. I'm trying to think of any American dishes that would be a good thing, like, to the equivalent of the stuff that, you know... Oh, okay, yes, oh, alright. So, an American dish which would weird out, you know, a lot of Europeans is Rocky Mountain oysters. However, even most Americans don't know what that is. The problem with coming up with something that's sort of universal in America is that there are so many different states, and each area in the state has basically got its own cuisine and different style. But anyways, have you heard of Rocky Mountain oysters? So, if you know anything about the Rocky Mountains, there are no oysters in the Rocky Mountain. So, the Rocky Mountain oysters are not, they're also not fish. And well, I guess I should stop beating around the bush. They are bull testicles that have been sliced and fried. Yeah. Boy, I'm glad that the shoot's finally over. I'm gonna grab something to eat and then go home. So, yeah. Though apparently they're very, very good. But, you know, still, for most people, they're like, what the heck? Why are people eating testicles? Do you want to see the high scores for each game? No. No, I do not. We've been waiting for you. You're one of the contestants for our hit show Dangerous Games, aren't you? Let's see, which event are you signed up for? I guess being Hunter. You go to Studio One, have fun. So our next challenger is Mega Man Walnut. You want to hear the rules? Yes. Well, that's because a lot of people are more willing to try Rocky Mountain oysters than say, hey, you want some bull testicles? Testicles for your mouth? Yes. Like, most people are like, no, thank you. I think I can do without them. So, follow the man and then see how many times you can hit it. Hard hits is better than bar. Start at rank D as you win. And go up, but so with the par, you win. Right kick, left kick. Walk up, pressing the circle button in the right direction. No, I'm gonna just try and fail. Just, alright, let's see. I can't pause. Man. So I kick a dog with a dog. Sorry, I just have... I have to focus on this because it's not letting me pause. 10 hits, congratulations, Mega Man, you did it. 1,000 zen, want to try again? No. So, it's definitely one of those things which, you know, it's saying like, oh yes, fried bull testicles for your mouth. Sounds, as I said, crazy, but like, man, I cannot spell. It's, it sounds intimidating, but on the other hand, hey, I put a plate of this in front of you, and I don't tell you what it is, or I just say it's Rocky Mountain oysters, and then you try. I mean, look at this. This doesn't look bad. This just looks like something, you know, for you probably get like at a fry shop or something. Though the lettuce or cabbage does look a little weird. As I mentioned, it's supposedly like very good tasting. Though. Okay, I did not need to see the actual balls in the side. I guess I'll bring up something different since I might have weirded you out with that last one. Have you heard of a Texas Twinkie? Oh, you have? Oh my, that's surprising because I don't know of a lot of Americans that know about the Texas Twinkie. Just to make sure, you do the one I'm talking about is a savory thing, not the sweet. Because, you know, sometimes when I bring it up, people are like, yes, I know what a Twinkie is. And they're like, no, yeah. Have you ever had one? Well, I mean, they are kind of caloric. I mean, they're literally, and like, bacon wrapped, like jalapeno, which has cheese and meat stuffed inside. But I guess one second. I forgot how to spell one of the things I was going to show you next. And after that, I'm going to play the game a bit more because, you know, I don't want to spend this entire time just talking about food. I'm trying not to eat anything else today, which, you know, that does not, you know, make me feel... It's making me hungry to talk about all this stuff. Let's see, okay, that's how you spell it. Have you heard of the muffaletta, or have I mentioned it before? It is a sandwich from New Orleans. Now, people talk about the po' boy, but in my opinion, people who hear this are going to get angry at me for saying this. A po' boy is just a hoagie, which is a sub sandwich. You could basically, it's just, hey, let's shove ham or other filling inside a sub with lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, and haha, po' boy, oh my god, isn't it so exotic? The only thing exotic about po' boys is the name. A muffaletta, on the other hand, I mean, first of all, look at this picture here. That should give you an idea. It's a sandwich that's, you know, people outside the United States think Americans build sandwiches like normally. I did, and by the way, for, like, the po' boy, I'm not saying the po' boy isn't, like, good, because, you know, it's a classic style of doing things. By the way, I'm sure you're wondering what the heck that stuff at the bottom of the sandwich is. That is like a olive salad. It is really good, although it's sort of salty. This is a salty sandwich, but it's really good. It's got a lot of different type slices of cold cuts and ham and cheese, and it's really good. But also, it's just enormous. It's the width of a... The one I had, which was at... I forgot the place, but it was a... It was a place I was known for it. God, I was like... It was pre-high school when I last went. But they... the sandwich was... it's big and round, traditionally. And it was the width of a dinner plate. That's not an exaggeration. It was literally the width of a dinner plate, and it was, I would say, a few inches tall, but at the same, like slightly over 2 inches tall. But you know, you don't use inches, I don't think. But yeah, as you can see. Like this yields 6 servings. It is a good sandwich, but it is, yeah, well, hey, if you like ham on your sandwich and you don't want to add anything else, that's fine. I mean, some people like putting everything on a sandwich. Well, some people just like having one thing. And you know, there's no shame in that. Just whatever makes you happy. It's not like you're making people suffer. Or, oh no, your one type of meat on your sandwich is completely causing, like, all the horrible things that happen in the world. I mean, you should be ashamed. How dare you only like putting ham on your sandwich? Oh my god, it's so horrible. No, what? What? I just think I got hit on unintentionally in game. This is a computer game school. I'm going here to learn to make my really cool games like Resident Evil. Door's locked. Let me in! But yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, there are numerous things that would cause it, but yeah, completely. The icebergs are melting because of you and your sandwich preferences. How dare you not put weird things? Okay, since I'm saying this, one of the sandwiches I do enjoy, which is probably going to also weird you out, is I enjoy eating tongue sandwiches. Though, Wiley's boats. Now, that's typical Jewish deli thing. It's sort of fallen out of favor with a lot of younger people these days. But it's pretty good. I'll use this. On to the boat too. What? Go to the ruins? No, not me. I was gonna go fishing. There's a lot of trout out there. Beef tongue is very good. Or, well, correction. Like everything, it depends on how it's prepared. If you eat tongue in tacos, or like in a sandwich, or even like with Korean barbecue, all of those things are great. But my concern is when there's one time I had it where I really did not like it, but that's not just because of the taste. They seasoned it improperly. They didn't really cook it right, and on top of that, they barely cut the tongue. So, you know, when you're eating it in a sandwich or in a taco, it's cut into a bunch of pieces, or into very thin slices if it's on the sandwich. So, you know, it just looks like meat, and that's great because, you know, if I handed you a beef tongue sandwich, you'd probably be more willing to try it than the dish I had, which I don't remember what it was, but literally it was a bunch of... God, you could... Like, in a tongue sandwich or a tongue taco, you can't always tell that it's beef tongue. But in, like, you know... God... That dish I'm complaining about right now, they literally left on like all of the outer parts of the tongue. There was no doubt what you were eating. And then it also wasn't seasoned terribly well. Oh, literally, this guy's wily. Or you can take your pick. But we don't have any boats now. Sorry. But you know, that's... So, stole all my boats. I only got one left and it's broken down. It won't be much use to you. Do you hear what happened? Someone stole all the boats here. Now the only one left is... Oh, broken down. But yeah, it's... No. Sometimes for certain ingredients, they're really tasty, but when you can tell easily what the ingredient is, it's, you know, not always like the best thing for people. Like, for example, lots of people like pork, but some people feel bad, you know, when they eat suckling pig. Because that's literally a roast piglet, which, you know, it's the whole piglet just like right there. And while, you know, it supposedly tastes amazing with the crispy skin and all that stuff, you know, seeing a little piglet like right there, you know, is just kind of like, I feel bad about this. What in the world is wrong with her face? Some of these models have aged well, but it keeps waving it. Actually, everyone on the island's pretty healthy. The TV, it's you. You've never seen yourself on TV before. Okay, now I see it. Hospital. I don't know, there's a lot of things that just sort of depends upon how it's prepared. Like as I mentioned, the jellied eels are a very good example of jet. Like, God, for a lot of people I know, that's like a horror story. They say that. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting because depending on where you are and where you're born will affect, like, you know, what you see as normal. Like, I've heard a bunch of stories of people who've come from Asia and, you know, grew up in isolated villages, or, you know, just not even necessarily all that isolated, just in more traditional areas where there wasn't a lot of Western food. And then they came to America, and, like, you know, they were perfectly fine eating things like chicken feet and, you know, snails and, like, a bunch of other stuff. But what really freaked them out were things like meatloaf and, you know, like hamburgers and junk like that. And they were just like, oh my God, that's so weird. How can you eat that? Because it's just like, why is the meat in the loaf form? Oh my God. And it's just like, you know, you don't think of it like that way, because it's just like, hey, you know, meatloaf is just something people usually eat. But it just sort of depends upon, you know, where you come from. And let's see, this sign says, clothes will be back soon. Much of food is different, depending on where you are, too. Like, American Chinese food is pretty different than UK Chinese food. I can't remember off the top of my head. Just that basically, depending on where you are, the Chinese have basically changed their cuisine to suit the tastes of locals. Like, I don't know if this is... I know this is a Scottish thing, but I don't know if it's in the UK. Do you have a spice bag where you are? Do you know what a spice bag is? Ah. Okay, well, that was... I have failed. Let's see. a spice bag is it's an Irish thing. It's inspired. It's like, you know, it's often something you can buy at, like, oh god, the white is like drying my eyes. It's basically like a bag filled with like French fries, peppers, cheese, and like chicken, or like, you know, stuff like that. And it's usually something that in Ireland they'll wander, that, you know, after drinking a bunch they'll get. It's not high class cuisine. It's basically just, man, I had a lot to drink and I just want something cheap and filling. Which, you know, I was gonna bring it up because it's just like, well, you know, in the UK they have it, but it's like, in America it's completely unheard of. We have nothing like this. Okay, incorrect. In some parts of the country, we have something that might be similar. In some parts of America, they eat something called a garbage plate. Have you heard of that? Sounds really appealing, doesn't it? Garbage plate. So, a garbage... Well, I guess I'll just... Oh, here. Like, it's basically... You get a plate, and they have a bunch of stuff that you can pick from, various things. So, as you can see here, it's like... With this one here, it's basically... chili, beans... like macaroni salad, home fries, there's a sausage under there, some hot dogs, some mustard, and basically it's called a garbage plate because literally they take a bunch of stuff and just dump it on the plate. And it is just a ton of food, mostly cheap food, and as you can see, it's like, you know, this, depending on who you are, this might be a very appetizing looking plate of food, or it could just be a gross plate of food. It very much depends on, you know, what your preferences are. But yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering why the bus was there. Like, if I see if I could interact. It was pirates attacked. I went to the shelter uptown. Felt like I was at a resort or something. The lake was real pretty. You should go take a look for yourself. It's past the wet gate. Oh. So, by the way, when you said you had, you didn't know how to explain it, like the food that you enjoyed. Like, I mean, what did you mean? Like, it's like you seem to like sandwiches. You also like fried fish. I mean, at first I was wondering, since you didn't say, you know, where you were from. It's like, wait a second, are you like some Eastern European and you're having to wonder what the term is? No, I guess I mean, like, if you don't want to say that, then yeah, I guess. Oh, wait, where am I don't know where I'm... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, yeah, I jumped really high now. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, like, when I asked what type of stuff you liked, I didn't know how to categorize it. Well, fried food, sandwiches, soups, like barbecue or grilled meat. Okay. I'm going to rant about something now. Now, calling something barbecue in America is kind of hard to figure out because, first of all, there are the people that say, okay, when you barbecue something, it's low and slow, which means like low temperature cooked over a long time so that the meat becomes ultra tender. While grilling is what you refer to when it's high heat, short periods of time. But that also sort of goes out the window because then in the past there was something called the Great American Barbecue, which is literally just, people grilling. And on top of that, barbecuing is technically not even an American term. It is basically an English term. It's sort of a change of barbacoa, which is Spanish, I believe. Let's see. I don't know, it's just... But either way, figuring out what's... Also, I guess you could say, for categories of food, you could say you like salad. Or you could just say, I like traditional English fare, or stuff like that. Which, that's like beans on toast, Sunday roast, basically like pasty things. Toads in a hole, bubble and squeak. God, must sound so dumb. Sorry about that. I mean, even if you miscategorize something, it's not like I'm going like, oh, how dare you! Unfollow me! I will never speak to you again because you miscategorized the food that you liked. Can't you clearly tell? I seriously care about food. It's my only character trait outside of me sucking at video games. But yeah. I mean, I don't expect people to put as much thought as I do into food. I actually cared about a much larger range of subjects, but when I couldn't afford to do stuff, I had to cut back on my other hobbies. Learning about food and, just sort of going all in on that. Plus, it's sort of interesting just to see how people or countries do things with certain ingredients. Like as I mentioned with eels. Now, to be fair, like, as weird as jellied eels are, at least the British are doing something with it. In other countries, it's basically people are like, ew, I'm not going to even bother. Or they're just going to grill it and not do it well. Why is it that Japan somehow managed to cook it right? Also, I guess you could also say that if you like kebabs or stuff like that. Oh yeah, now that I have the jump ability, I can literally do some more stuff in here. There used to be some good kebabs where I lived. Or, well, when I lived in Rockville, but now that place also stopped serving it. Which is also annoying. Man, I remembered... I'm sorry, just thinking of several things. I just also remember that one of the... I need a weapon. There's a certain, like, special weapon I need so I can actually proceed. Treasure shard got... Oh my god, is this supposed to be a later area? Because I'm suddenly getting a lot of money. But yeah, I need to actually get that upgrade and get the grenade arm so I can blast walls. I was sort of thinking of this. Other sort of interesting things I can talk... Or other, one of the other things I actually like talking about is World War II and some of the interesting things regarding that. Like, you know, people talk a lot of the times about... Oh no. Can I get out of here? Because I'm wondering if, Roll dropped me off here. Oh, okay, good. I was worried for a second there. That, special weapons, change weapon. Before I do anything else, I want to make sure that I can... Okay. Okay, I'm not sure about... Okay, I think I need a mega grenade or something like that to break through the wall. Sorry about that, so I'll save my money. Man, I forgot what I was trying to say. I don't know if I should continue talking about food or just, bring up something different. Because not everyone's as interested in food as I am. Like, in regards to World War II, like, a lot of people to go on like, oh, you know, America says the Americans won the war. And then, you know, the Russians say the Russians won the war. And then, you know, each country's like, well, you know, the real people who won the war was me. Which, you know, if America didn't enter the war would still have been won by the people involved. That's just the way things were going. However, by involved, I mean in fighting. If America completely removed itself and was like, no, we're going to actually be neutral and not help anyone, then I'm pretty sure the war would have been lost. And by that, I mean, first of all, in the early parts of the war, where Britain lost all supply, where the UK literally couldn't supply itself with food until the Americans started shipping stuff in, and where we were literally supplying the Russians with ammunition and equipment. Like, where? What? Okay. For a second, I was like, where is this going? I don't see anything inside. But as a whole, like, it's not like America would have won if, you know, oh gosh, the British didn't get involved. I mean, it's sort of one of those things. It's a collaborative effort through everyone. And one of the reasons why, like, you know, the UK, like, the United States and Britain did so well is also because the Germans decided to literally start a war on two fronts. But at the same time, you know, listening to the Russians go like, oh, well, you know, it's just like, oh, we won it by ourselves. And it's like, really? Weren't you on the same team? Oh, God. Like, you know, I should probably not talk about that subject because I keep being distracted. Where is that? He's probably behind me. Oh no, he's literally stuck in the wall. Okay. Nah, I don't know if I'm going to talk about the World War. Because or at least not today. If I'm going to talk about that, I need to gather my thoughts on a topic and make sure it's something that will be interesting and that I'm able to, stop talking in the middle of it and not sound like I'm making some kind of crazy statement. Because talking about each side's involvement in the war without and then suddenly taking stops could make it sound like I'm trying to be, like a crazy patriotic person, or I'm trying to, denounce other sides, or be like, normal America, like, oh my God, America, fuck yeah, yeah, USA, USA. It's just like. Having said that, there is something that I am going to bring up. You know how a lot of people talk about how, like, oh my God, America, why is it that you can't afford free healthcare and all that other stuff? And the answer is simple. Because we basically are spending our forces all over the world. Now, if you wish that America would, stop sending its forces everywhere, you then have to understand that, hey, if we're going to stop policing the world, then that means that the UK and other European nations now have to spend more money on their military budget, which now means that you guys might no longer be able to afford the affordable health care that you have. Because literally so much of the American budget is spent on manning bases in different countries. And I don't even talk about hostile ones. Like, I mean, having the American military base located on... Okay, first of all, where is this? Oh. Okay, so literally I can take that there now. But yeah, it's sort of annoying when people keep talking about how, like, oh, America, you're obsessed with oil, and oh, America, you're so warlike. And it's just like, it's kind of annoying to hear that when you basically know that the reason why anytime somebody messes with the oil prices or with the global oil supply, it's absolutely not because America is just like, oh, we're obsessed with oil. It's like, no, it's because our job is to ensure that the global oil prices stay down, because while America has enough oil to basically be self-sufficient, that doesn't mean the same thing for Europe. Europe is horribly affected by it's right in front of you, why can't you just aim down? Sorry. Like, if the oil prices go up by a lot, it will just devastate the EU, or rather all of Europe, and that affects the world economy. And basically, America is sort of like Europe's attack dog. We will often do things where we're going in because it mainly affects the interest of Europe. Where, That's, I don't know. I'm trying to think of my thing while also simultaneously fighting. That's not really good. Or it might not make sense, but... I don't know if that makes sense. But either way, it's just... Rather than talking about this subject where it could be misconstrued, I'm also not trying to say something like, Europe sucks! Like, no. It's just like, there's a check and balance. One of the reasons why America gets so much stuff is because, literally, we do a lot to support Europe. There's also, like, a bunch of stuff that's silly, like, people go like, America is an imperialistic country that's trying to conquer, like, you know, a bunch of other places. It's like, excuse me, every time America has gotten militarily involved in a country, we try to help them, but after, you know, a while, we leave. We are basically like, well, we did what we came to do, we're going now. Meanwhile, look at China and Russia. They're like, oh, America is such an imperialistic place. Like, then it's just, we are here to help with peace. And it's like, so you're going to let these people go, right? They clearly don't want you here. Like, no, they are now a part of our country. We're not conquering anyone. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like communism. Not that Russia's communist. But communism does not work. Like, communism works because, or when communism quote-unquote works, it's because there is a capitalist society to help support it. Like, one of the biggest financial supporters of the USSR was, or the Soviet Union, was literally America and the EU. Or rather, Europe. Because one of the ways that the Russians made money, or the Soviet Union made money, is by literally ransoming off the prisoners who had tried to, or people who tried to escape the Soviet Union. And when they did, they would of course be, you know, put into prison. I'm sorry, just trying to get this. I'm getting so much stuff. I wish I really had the. But also it's funny because, you know, in a country, in a place that was supposed to be all people are equal, the people they ransomed off to the West were, you know, they charged different prices for the people that they were ransoming off. Like, you know, depending on skills or various other things. And also just like, communism just really does not work. Like, think of it this way. If you are paid like the same amount of money for the same amount of effort. Oh man, I blew that one up before. I blew up the control for that, so I didn't get much from it. Okay, now as I was trying to say. If you can get paid the same amount, if you're paid the same amount of money, putting all your heart and soul into a job as the guy who's half-assing it and barely doing any work, then what's your motivation to continue, you know, putting in a ton of effort? The answer is there isn't really any. And that is one of the big problems that the Soviet Union had, where, and even China also, a lack of motivation to really fully apply yourselves. Then there's all of that corruption going on. Not to say that there weren't some good things in the Soviet Union, but there's a reason why Russia is not doing well. By the way, one of the reasons why Russia is the way it is now is partially because of America and the EU. I can't believe I missed this treasure chest. You found the rollerboard. Oh, that's how I get the thing where I speed around. Or rather, I start rolling around. But anyways, as I was saying, the reason why the, I'm saying that one of the reasons why Russia's the way it is because of America and Europe, is because after the collapse of the Soviet Union and Russia became a capitalist society once again, they, one second, just gonna... Oh, God. Oh, no, I lost all of that. Damn. No, I forgot. No. Forgot to... Oh, gosh. I was about to make an arrogant statement. Go away, you weird, chirping robot bug thing. You totally got them with that sick burn. Because I just literally ran into an explosion. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah. Oh God, I hate these stupid bugs. I just want the vacuum so I can suck up all these stupid rupees. Grinding so much. Sorry. Okay, now it's time for me to make the point I've been trying to make for like 5 minutes. The reason why it caused it's part of the reason why Russia the way it is America and Europe's fault, is because after the collapse of the Soviet Union, a bunch of Western companies, both from America and Europe, wanted to buy out a lot of Russian companies. But at the time, both America and Europe were like, no, we can't possibly let that happen. How would they feel if all of a sudden a bunch of, people they considered enemies suddenly bought up all of their valuable, corporations? Wouldn't that make them feel terrible? And wouldn't that, build resentment in the country? And it's just like, yes, we should let Russia govern itself. Which, that's quite a nice ideal. Isn't it great? The Russian people should govern themselves, and it should be up to them, because for all they know, an entrepreneur could come out like the equivalent of Henry Ford or some other great capitalist and help it. But nope, that's not what happened. What happened is the corrupt people that existed during the Soviet Union just were like, hey, let's take everything of value. And then that's basically how the oligarchs were formed. A bunch of people who had power in the Soviet Union use what power they had to take more power. And yeah, as I said, that is what happened. Because, you know, if Western companies bought up a bunch of the former Soviet resources, then they would have to abide by international standards and all that other stuff. Yeah. Get away from me. But yeah. No, just my brain. I forgot which way I'm supposed to go. Is this the way? Or rather, I'm just checking to see if there's anything I missed. God, I am ranting about a bunch of weird subjects. Okay, so... I don't think I checked this one. There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? You found our factor shard. Got 300 zenny. So I will switch bullets. Alright, let's see. I'm going to try and think about more happy topics. Or more... I'm probably boring you with all the food talk. Which, you know, if I'm bringing up something new or something you haven't heard of, that might be interesting, but even then. No. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I've not been collecting. Alright, well, let's see. My eyes. Alright. I can get no satisfaction. That's right. I don't know. I can't remember the rest of the song. Why am I singing a song I can't remember any of the lines for? Or only certain excerpts from it. Oh well. I guess I must have gotten everything here. Oh, okay. It's getting really late. I think my brain is beginning to turn off, and that's usually because it's around the time I usually go to sleep. I do have work tomorrow, so I will. I actually need to wake up really early. I'll try to stream in the morning. I don't know which game I'll stream. I might stream this one. Or something. In the afternoon after work, I'll try to stream the Demon Slayer one. So, yeah, I'll try to, do some of the story mode and also, do more verses. I might see my parents because my mother got back, or should have gotten off the plane from her trip today, or should have returned. So either way, I'll see you later. Oh wait. Oh man, I was up basically here for 4 hours. For the better part of, So I'll try to see you tomorrow. I mean, it depends if I'm like, if work kills me, then I may not stream after work, but I'm gonna try. Alright, well, see you. And thanks for coming by. Sorry for ranting and being repetitive and weird. Alright, bye. Oh, what's my model do?